Hello everyone, Amethyst Gypsy here again with a video. I want to apologize because I'm new to the channel, and so I've had some IT complications with uploading the videos. I figured it out, so in the next 24 hours you should start seeing videos on a daily basis. There are several readings that I have done very recently, and so with that being said, I look forward to hearing from you and how these resonate. Again, these are time fluent. They don't necessarily have a exact timing for anyone because everyone's in a different frequency. And that being said, these things may transpire in a different timeline for you all. Again, leave what does not pertain to you. It does not resonate. Do not dwell too much on that. And please, please, please share, subscribe. Enjoy my channel if you like. I got ashes on my fingers from the Palo Santo. So I do Palo Santo and cedar and candles. I always I have incense, white candle for guidance from my spirits, and that one's been blessed with my own oils, and a black candle for protection during these readings. I like to start my reading today with these oracle cards, clarifying life situations. These cards have many meanings, and they have an upside down meaning on them. So depending on the direction that they fall, the meaning will have a different story for each and every one of you. I hope everybody's doing well. I wish you nothing but love and light. And namaste. Let's start this reading. These cards have been cleansed and pre-shuffled. The area has been pre-shuffled. I work with water. I have all the elements from earth, air, fire. I have water, of course, incense and candles, and pink salt. And of course, the crystals, particularly those represent earth, as you know. So we have 3 cards here. Let me make sure nothing else is flipped. I don't think anything else has. Let's see what's at the bottom. Okay, so this is what we have. And again, if they were flipped in this direction, they would have a different meaning. I like to make sure these are all aligned in the video. And in addition to that, make sure that the glare from the camera, I'm sorry, I'm moving this a little bit in effort to I don't want it to be too dark here, so I will just pick them up and bring them closer to the camera. So the first card, stay in the flow, surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. The second card, right track. You're going in the right direction, so just keep moving forward. Cavern of secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of, I have a glare there, enigmate, wait, I can't see, oh, okay. Depth of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. I'm sorry, the glare. Concealed wisdom, because this is lighter right here. Let me read that again since I unveil the hidden wonders within the shadow depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. I have ashes on my fingers. And magic opportunity, embrace the unexpected, seize the chance for transformation. So for the most part, these are pretty optimistic. This deck does have the good and the bad. These are all guided toward concentration, focus, taking leadership in one's life, not allowing uncertainties get in the way. And this one particularly, when I see Karen's Secrets, it talks about the hidden within ourselves, like what our abilities are. For most of us, if you're a Pisces, particularly either Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you have psychic abilities, and so sometimes we choose to ignore these downloads and messages and these things we see right through people when they're telling us something, and if we know they're not being honest and we don't believe them, use your intuition, right? So that was just an example. So some of us don't choose to pay attention to our intuition, but we should. And so when I look at the images too, for one, this one's upside down, and so is this one. So it tells me that right at this very moment, for some of you, you're kind of like don't have clarity, and this is why this is asking you to do that. You're not sure if you want to go towards, when I see dry and I see wet, you don't know which way to go. And it's asking you to really look within and stay focused on whatever it is that you desire, whether that is a very personal goal in terms of your spiritual path, a career path, a specific transformation that you desire, whether it's with your job or seeking your own business, or even in a relationship. And that necessarily doesn't have to be a love or romantic relationship. This can also be a relationship with someone that matters to you, or someone that you're learning to see and are beginning to dislike their ways, whether that is a coworker, your partner, even a family member. So, just whatever that means to you, pay attention to your intuitions. We're going to start with this. Let me move this around. I hope I have enough room here, because I'm going to use several oracle decks today. I'm sorry, tarot card decks. I'm going to use 3 to clarify and go from here. So let's see what is here for you today. Oh, that one just landed, like flew right out onto the, okay, wow. Ace of Cups. This is a beautiful beginning. This card talks about abundance, lots of emotions, good, overflow of love and abundance. So this is a very good card to get in the very beginning. Spirit, what else do you have for the collective? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands tells me, the Six of Wands have different meanings. Often talks about a celebration of victory, and often it also it relates to a wedding, depending on what's around it. And so far, there is emotions here, so that may very likely be the case. However, let's go further to really get to the bottom of this mystery. We have Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands speaks of persistence, not giving up. There's something, and I don't know if you can see it. I know the glare is pretty bright. The Nine of Wands, it's not giving up, moving forward, or not, kind of like what the oracle cards mention, which is stay focused, don't derail from whatever it is that your goal is, such that you attain the final outcome that you aspire, right? Make your wish come true. And then we have 4 cups. The Four of Cups often, I don't know if you can see it. Let me just bring it closer. The Four of Cups talks about a little bit of like a person who's kind of bored in their current emotional status, and wishing things had worked out differently. And we have the King of Cups upside down. This explains why you would feel that way. Perhaps this is someone coming forward who is not giving up to bring you this cup of love because of something that has passed. It's giving me vibes of someone that did something that upsets you, and you're kind of like hesitant in accepting whatever this is because of what has already transpired in the past. And again, in the beginning, these oracle cards spoke about listening to your intuition. So if you know that this may not be good for you, you have to use adequate judgment. And then again, we have those who do know that, perhaps this has potential, right? So let me see what this card, the last card here is, and we'll clarify, and I'll go on into detail what these cards are and what cards we got. Ooh, wow, can't make it up. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have, oh yeah, oh yeah, I like it a lot. And at the bottom of the deck, oh wow, yes. Okay, so this is really good reading. It's a really good reading. I'm extremely happy. You can't see my face, but I'm smiling. So let me move these out of the way. I'm gonna kind of put these in this order, and then I'll bring them back up so that you can see what's happening here. Let me just in this order. Okay, so we have, let's go back here, and then I'll put them back out in the order that they came out. We have the Ace of Cups, which again, I spoke about love, emotions, abundance, and emotional fulfillment. We have the Six of Wands, someone who is going to, in the position that it's in, it tells me that this person wants victory with whatever this love is. They're seeking victory. They're coming forward. They're seeking victory. It's a victorious card. It's a card of celebration, of success. They're seeking this, and this card tells me that they are resilient. Again, there's a glare there. The Nine of Wands. They're not giving up. They're moving forward. They're going in the direction that they desire. They're not quitting. Then we have the person that they're coming toward. This may be you, or if the roles are reversed, of that person, and then this may be you. But the Four of Wands tells me this is someone who's kind of bored with their current emotional needs. They're not being met. They probably aren't speaking to the person, and so then that fourth cup comes. It's like an offer. Someone's coming back to offer something, and the person is a bit hesitant and resistant based on whatever experiences they've endured. And it tells me here, having the King of, this is the Knight. The Knight of Cups upside down explains to me why, rather than upright, they're upside down, which tells me they failed you somehow. They were quick with it and mature with it. They failed you somehow. But then I see the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups signifies reunion, celebration, unity. So it looks like, even though you're feeling this way because of this, you do deep inside, see how her eyes are closed? It's like a deep desire that she may not speak of it, but deep inside, she does wish for or he, gender, this person wishes for the same. This person wants you back, and you do deep inside desire that, but you are also kind of being a little, skeptical. And then we had the Hangman. The Hangman tells me that perhaps you're having a different point of view, looking at things from a different perspective in terms of what has transpired in the past and how they're coming forward. And if you were wondering, and this is why you're feeling this way, whether or not to take the chance, I believe you will, because after they come and talk to you, you're having a different perspective. And what the bottom of the card, the bottom of the deck, confirms that, and I'll explain what that is in a second. So you're having a different perspective, and you guys are both looking back at what this is. I'm sorry, the Seven of Pentacles. You are both looking back at what you had build together, like what you had, what your plans were. You're both kind of reminiscing on what you had and what could have been, how, this could have been better. And but you went so far. Like when you think about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, being the best, 7 is still greater than 5, right? So you did have a significant amount of love and desires and chemistry, and it was good. It wasn't all that terrible. Maybe one hiccup caused this separation, but you're both feeling the same. And so then I see the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, let me bring it up to the camera once again. The Eight of Wands tells me that this energy that's coming forward, whether that's the person coming to you or you going to them, it's an energy that's coming rather quickly. Perhaps they're tired of being separated. They've thought it through, and they are no longer holding back. They're afraid of losing you. And then we have Judgment, and Judgment tells me that your guides or their guides, whoever did the wrongdoing here, those guys kind of kicked them in the butt a little, and they were judged for what they did, and they were forced to see, to look within and to see how this could have been different, and how they, their conduct and their mindset placed this interruption in this relationship. And so when the judgment came, they were able to then look back and really judge themselves. They had to look inward. And this is something your guides did, because your guides know that you want the same things, but they needed to teach this person a lesson. And I see a bright future. And again, this is the Sun card. I see a happy ending here, a bright future, a lot harmony, love, peace. This is the Sun signifies everything you would want in your life, and this is confirmed by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords tells me that this person came forward with the truth, and the truth is that they have a lot of love for you. Okay, this is the beginning of the card. They have a lot of love for you, and they come back with a lot of truth. And this tells me here that they're having. Let me go back here. This is telling me that they're having a different perspective, because they had to. They had judgment. They had to kind of judge and look within and see how they have failed, and see how they were all up in their head about something. And I notice behind the Ace of Swords, which is the truth and clarity that comes forward, you have the Eight of Swords here. So that tells me this person was in their own head. They were not clear. You see how they can't see, and their head is covered, and they're kind of trapped in these swords. It's self-entrapment. It's all in their head. So whatever hiccup happened, they got too far in their head, but as a result of the judgment came clarity, and they came out of it, and now they come back with this little like a little puppy with their tail behind their bottom, offering that gift with the little, I'm sorry, would you take me back, bringing back emotions. And they're starting small because they want to test the waters, right? But this reading definitely, I'm sure many of you resonate with this message here today. And I can pull some clarifiers for others. Again, all these cards have been pre-shuffled and cleansed. And I do this before beginning the reading such that the video isn't too long. And sometimes people rather watch much shorter videos, but I can't really control what comes out and what the divine spirit has for you and what messages. So let's see what messages are here today. Oh, confirmation. We have the Page of Cups, and that is exactly what I was speaking of here. I saw the Page of Cups, right? So that right there, it's clarifying that this person is indeed coming back with an announcement. When you look at this card, see, I look at, so I read the card, but I also look at the images, right? And much like the gesture of the Judgment card, how they tilt their head back and they're looking forward, they're looking at a brighter, up into the air at the sun, at a brighter start, a new start, right? And then you see here, you see, when I see them on the edge there, right, and they're holding an umbrella, that's telling me that they did have a different perspective, because they're now balanced with their thoughts, and that balance means that they have come out of this Ace of Swords mindset. And so it tells me that they have an announcement to make, and that is, that gift that they're coming to bring forward. And you see it here, they're coming forward with the Six of Wands and their resilience, right? They're coming forward to give you that is going to ultimately lead to a celebration and happiness, right? And so that announcement is that love, that peace offering, that expression of truth. And again, I mentioned, that they come with this gift and this announcement. It's a messenger coming forward. And as I'm saying this, I channel a lot of messages, and spirit talks to me. There have been times where I get downloads on names or whatnot, or my candles flicker. But as I'm saying this, and I say they're coming with message, my left ear was ringing very, very high pitch. So that's just confirmation that this just landed in my lap, and you can't make it up. So this tells me that, you see how I placed it here without even thinking about it. This person's coming forward and they're looking at you, but much like this card here, right? You too want the same thing, and you're looking at them back. So this speaks of how they view you. And again, that could be male or female. They view you as their partner, their one. You're completed. All you need is them to make that 10 of Pentacles, right? So basically they view you as you're complete in terms of your finances, your emotional state, your loving nature, you have everything going for you. So you're a catch, right? And so all you need is that 10th pentacle to complete this and he's coming forward without giving up and bringing you that happiness with this truth, right? And so let's see what else we have. This is definitely confirmation here for many of you. And I hope this resonates. Ooh, those flip and flip back. So they're not meant to be read. Maybe not yet. If they're meant to come out, they'll come back out. But this card, it's this reading is very, wow, those, that's a lot. And they all fell at once. So I just want to see what it's here. Because when cards fall out like that, I take that really seriously. Three of Wands. If you remember earlier when I showed you the oracle cards, let me go back here, and I was saying, you know, looking forward at a path, you have already a plan to come forward, and you know that's confirmed with the Six of Wands over here. You're looking ahead at something, you know, and the Three of Wands is a card that shows me that you have made, and that it's either you or that person have made that decision to come forward. Because in this here, and again, if you're a water sign, here you see dry land and water. It looks like they're looking at water. That means that's a representation of emotions and love, right? So they made a decision already to move forward and seek that love, which it's right here in the cup of Ace of Cups, right? And it's telling me that the person already made a decision to come forward and they chose love. And if you look at the card, it shows this person sitting alone, but is there on a table with, I'm sorry, the glare. Let me just hold it up. This person sitting here looking forward, and they're looking at water, right? It's signifying emotions. And the Three of Wands signifies that they've already made a decision to come forward. And they're also, you know, thinking, right? They're sitting here on this table alone with the cup of coffee or tea that might have been yours. They're alone, but they have this epiphany of, you know, this little candle there, this light bulb that you know, this different perception of things, like the Hangman card here, that enlighten them to go forward and taking this path. And when you look at this card, you also see a camera here. So being here alone with that cup that belongs to you, whoever that you is, whoever that other person they're thinking about and missing, it also, this camera shows me that they're having pictures, memories, or perhaps even literally photos of moments that you shared, thinking and reminiscing about you. So this is further confirmation. Oh wait, these fell out, so let me take these in this order. Wow, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. You guys, look, we got the Lovers. So this is telling me that if that person that for some of you it's a mother, it's a sibling, someone that you haven't talked to in a while, but for some of you it is a romantic person. It's it doesn't matter the gender, whether you're male, female, male and female, it doesn't matter, but just someone you have a romantic relationship with. This is what you both desire. And then we have, again, confirmation, that Four of Cups. You both want it. But remember here how I said, where is that Four of Cups? I said it's where you're having that mindset of, I don't know if I should take this person back after what they have done. So again, in the beginning with the oracle I pulled out, I mentioned for some of you, if this was a person who wasn't terrible, right? Then you may give that person a chance. You want it too. If this is a person that did something terribly wrong, then that tells me that this isn't for you. Maybe someone new, because it looks like, if you see here, this message, you see the shell here that is coming. Some of you don't want to receive it. You don't want it. You're looking away from it. You don't want that offer. And that's, you may feel that way now, but maybe again, when you see the truth, that comes, you'll have a different perspective. But here I have the Seven of Wands. So back to the folks that do feel this way. The Seven of Wands is someone who has a barrier, kind of like a wall up. You have boundaries, and you're saying, listen, if you want this, you need to come and with truth. You need to tell me the truth, or you need to behave differently, or listen, I already tried this once. This is not, I already realized it's not going to work. Whatever boundaries that is, it's showing me here that there's some of you do have these boundaries. But for others of you, again, and this is confirming this here, which is, the wanting that celebration and that unity and that reconciliation, is seeing this person here in deep thought about what they really do desire, and that is the Star, which tells me that it's a wish fulfillment, that you too want this. You're getting that wish come true, okay? So these cards are definitely so beautiful. And again, I pulled out these in this order because those fell out immediately. So let's see what else we have. Spirit, one more card. Oh, one more card. Wow, you cannot make this up. We got the Three of Swords upside down, okay? This tells me that when this person at the bottom of the deck, wow, okay. This tells me that the reason why you were feeling this way, right? The reason why you were feeling this way, where you were rejecting this person, is because they did hurt you, and you can see it here. But they had an upside down Ace of Cups. That means, it was the opposite of what they're coming with now. So it tells me that in the past, they did break your heart. But then this card is showing me that they're going to sort of unbreak your heart, right? And they're going to do so with this truth. With this truth, that feeling, it's going to be resolved. It's going to be completely resolved, I do like this. Let me see one more card, Spirit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, we have, oh my goodness, we have the Hermit upside down. The Hermit upside down tells me, ooh, okay, the Hermit upside down tells me that you're coming out of that shell. Somebody's coming out of that shell and either deciding to come forward, that person, or deciding to speak their truth. Like, hey, no, I don't want this. This is someone that's coming out of, you probably went back and set yourself in this mindset of, I need time to think. Again, we had the Hangman, which also tells me that when you were in hermit mode, you were in deep thought. Now you're kind of releasing that, right? And then we have the Page of Pentacles, again, upside down. It's someone who isn't given much. It's not giving you what you want. If you look at this card, they're just sitting there. They're lazy. They're not really meeting you on your level. So this reading has two stories here. We have the one person who will get that righteousness, and then we have someone here who may get somebody who's, let's call him a clown for a lack of a better term, who's not worthy of your time, and therefore you will not take that leap of faith with them. And somehow I'm getting this, I'm hearing that the person that is coming forward, it's a masculine to a feminine. And then the person who is coming forward as a feminine to a masculine is the one that's not going to be accepted back. And I say this because this upside down Fool is telling me that this person is not taking that leap of faith. They're not going to receive this. They don't really want it. And that is because we got the Empress upside down. That is a woman that does not resemble this woman. So there's a masculine that's coming back to this woman, and the woman is going to receive them. However, there is a feminine coming forward to a masculine, and the masculine is not going to receive the person. I'm sorry, there was a phone call. I don't know if that interrupted the video or not. So I want to pull some clarifiers. One more pull and we'll go from here. I want to try to make this video a little shorter. I always say that it never happens. So let's see. What else does Spirit have for the collective here? Oh, wow. That was quick. Okay. So let's see. We're going to flip this in this order. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Yes, that is because the Five of Pentacles is disappointment and of some sort. It's someone who feels left out in the cold and deception. Okay. And then we have the Page of Cups, but this is coming back up. We've had the Page of Cups 3 times. For those of you who do have this person coming forward, perhaps this is the same person that felt this way without you in their life, just like you did, right? So they are coming back with that Page of Cups, with that offering. And again, earlier I said that the Six of Wands sometimes also means like a wedding, right? And we have